you're kind of a quiet guy on the floor. You're kind of a quiet guy when we talk to you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We can tell you're a deep thinker.
Thanks.
But I think you showed more emotion tonight than I've ever seen you play. I mean, you just talk about how I guess you came to play tonight.
Great game to be a part of. I mean, down the whole time and then fighting to get back up. I mean, it's hard not to be emotional in situations like that.
You feel like this? I know you had 15 against Ball State, but was this? And I don't know. It's hard to say. A turning point game for you, maybe.
I'd say so. It gave me a lot more confidence. I mean, when I scored 15 against Ball State, that was just because I made open layups. I felt like I played more of my game tonight, and yeah, it gave me a lot of confidence.
And then there was a lid on the bucket for most of the night.
Yeah, it was. Good thing we played pretty solid defense all night. I mean, I know they made some tough shots down the stretch, but our defense saved us because we couldn't make a shot all night long until about the last 3 minutes of the game.
Trey made a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a lot closer to the basket.
That's true. Ben, you were 1 of 9, and yet with the game on the line, and not to be dramatic, there's no must win. I mean, nobody's going to take you out in the back of the Gate Center and shoot you if you lose. But it really is an unbelievably important game because it's a winnable game. And with the game hanging right there, you're firing away still, even though you're 1 of 9. What kind of confidence does that take? Or are you oblivious to the fact you're 1 of 9?
Yeah, well, once the shot goes in or out, I forget about that shot, and I just think I'm going to make the next one. You're right. We did have to win this game, especially at home. Especially we had a great crowd. The Gate Center was pretty loud. As far as conference standings go, we definitely had to get this one.
What do you think about playing at the Gate Center?
To be honest, I like the Coliseum. I like how people treat us over there, but I'd rather play every game here. It's just better suited for a school our size, and it's a lot louder in here. Feel like a better home court advantage.
Trey, number 44 scored on you, I think, the first 2 possessions of the game. And I'm not really sure. Were those post moves, or were they just turn and throw out? They were ugly moves. But anyways, he scored on you. Early on in the game, did you realize, hey, I can guard this guy and I'll be okay?
I struggled at times in the post, not just on 44, but the other post player too, 34, I believe. I just gave up bad angles, and I'd say later in the game, I played a little bit more physical and tried to front him a little bit harder, tried to keep him from getting the ball and getting easy angles, because I feel like that's how they scored. They just got easy angles to the basket, and I just tried to take that away.
Antoine wasn't going to play tonight, from what I gather. Did you know going into the game, okay, I'm going to get more minutes than I probably normally do. I've got to stay out of foul trouble. And how do you cognizantly think, I mean, that's redundant, but how do you think about staying out of foul trouble while you're in the flow of the game?
Well, coming into the game, I didn't think like I'm gonna play like I'm gonna try not to foul. I mean, you got to play hard, and you just get caught up in the moment sometimes. But most times when I foul, it's just with my hands when I get tired. So, and like later in the game, I tried not to use my hands, tried to use my feet to get around them.
Okay. What do you guys, either one, whoever voices it first, how do you guys rank this game in fun and excitement and big in the time you guys have been here?
It's definitely the most fun game I've been involved with this, and I think we beat Western Illinois in the Gate Center last year. I just like playing here because I think just the noise level. I think it just makes you play better when it's for you, when it's at your place.
Yeah, I believe it's more of a home atmosphere also.
Okay.
At what point do you put this game out of your mind and start thinking about Saturday?
Once we fall asleep tonight. This is probably the